Last night we had our first sunset before 8:30. Now we don't have a long stretch. It's really from yesterday back to the summer solstice in June when we had sunsets after 8:30. But it was short, but we're still going to start to see us slowly slink back into winter as we go over the next couple of months. Now, nothing to panic about just yet. In a week, 2 weeks, still seeing sunsets between 8:20 and 8:30. But as we head into August, notice we get closer and closer to 8 o'clock. Still a lot of heat, humidity, and summer weather on the way. It's just kind of a weird thing. We're in July, beginning of July, but already we're starting to see the daylight start to shorten. Over the next couple of days, spotty showers and thunderstorms will be possible. Tonight's round should fizzle out by midnight. Tomorrow's round should start to really flare up once again 3 to about 9 p.m. And some of these storms could again have some strong winds and maybe even a little bit of a flash flooding threat, especially in areas that have already seen a lot of heavy rain over the past couple of days. Sunday, though, that's probably the best day to see severe weather. And while we've made it a first or weather day, maybe into Monday as well for parts of the area, maybe not everyone. As we head into tomorrow, those storms really start to get going the later of the day. Until those storms get going, expect it to be just as hot, if not hotter, than today was. Highs in the upper 80s, low 90s, heat index, but the 90s on the coast, but triple digits further inland, maybe as high as 105. And we'll have to watch the sea breeze tomorrow. Notice around lunchtime, some data trying to show a higher chance of rain along the coast. That would only happen if that sea breeze really starts to push inland. And then if it does, that would lower our rain chance through the evening. Now, if we don't see storms earlier, probably going to see a higher chance of storms from 3 to 9 p.m. like inland areas as well. Don't cancel plans. I hate canceling plans just because we have scattered storms. Sometimes they'll miss you. Sometimes you may just have to wait 15, 30 minutes before you can go back to the pool, back to the beach. So just kind of play it by ear, and rain chance is not high enough to call it a washout any day this week. As we head into Sunday, though, all of the area under a level 2 risk. This stretches from Washington, D.C. through North Carolina, Atlanta, all the way back over to the Mississippi River. Now, we're not going to see a storm system form in Memphis or form in D.C. and then kind of move through these entire areas. Each state is going to have a complex or two of storms that are causing some wind damage issues, some trees down, some power outages. So just be aware that even if you're traveling, you may run into a different area of storms. It's going to be a little bit of a hectic day, and possible storms can miss us entirely or just clip a couple counties as we head into Sunday. We'll know more as we start to get into range of some of our higher res models. Sunny at the coast, looking pretty stormy as we look out from Belhaven. You can see some dark clouds there and some very heavy rain off in the distance, though right now dry in Belhaven, probably not going to stay dry with storms off in the distance. This kind of complex of storms hasn't been severe, but has been pushing through. We've had some gusts of wind, mainly up towards Edenton. We've also had some dark looking clouds, but so far it's been mainly just heavy downpours and a little bit of a lightning type of day. New Bern area, here comes the outflow boundary. You can already see maybe a different one impacting. Maybe that's a sea breeze, so wouldn't be surprised to see some storms going up soon, and you can already see one right there over New Bern moving through. So it doesn't take much on days like this to get storms, and that's why you get a couple, and it's very easy for these storms to kind of spread out, and most of us at least seeing some rain in the area. Over the next 8 days, rain chances will continue to stay pretty high at first before starting to fall apart, and that's when the heat kind of really starts to build in. Humidity may fall a little bit, but still expect some hot summer afternoons without the rain chances to cool us off once we get to about Tuesday and Wednesday.